What's up? This is Deshayla. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up the perfect Google ads. So stick around and watch the entire video because this is going to be a killer value pack video. Okay, before we get started, I do want to let my subscribers know that the course is still on sale for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Even though those days are over and they have already passed, I'm still leaving the course on sale for 75% off because I've had a lot of people asking about the course. They've been inboxing me wanting to get the course. So if you have not got it yet, go ahead and click the link in the description. I'm talking about Google ads in the course from A to Z. We're talking about search ads as well as Google Shopping, which is the #1 method on Google to get e-commerce sales. So you want to go ahead and get that course because I have a bonus in there, which is a list of over 500 drop shippers from the US that you can start using right now to crush it in December and start getting a ton of sales because the sales are not over. People are still buying like crazy, and you don't want to use ePacket because the cutoff time for ePacket is going to be in about a week or so because you don't want your customers having to wait past Christmas to receive their order. You got to actually have already been starting. So if you want to go ahead and get that list of 500 dropshippers, go ahead and click the link in the description and get the course before it actually goes back. Okay, so what you want to do is actually find a product first. It's going to be step one. You're going to make sure you have a good product, a trending product that people are actually interested in, and you want to make sure that it's going to be trending on Google Trends. And then you want to go do your keyword research. Now, if you do not know how to find products, I do have a link in the description. It's going to take you to another YouTube video that I've done on how to do product research and how to find good products to sell. So check out that video if you do not know how to do product research. If you do, keep watching. So you're going to go to Tools, and then you're going to click on Keyword Planner. Then you're going to click on Find New Keywords. And then you are going to type in the main keyword or the main phrase of your product. So whatever your product is, you're going to type that in to this search bar. So for this example, for this video, I'm going to actually promote some heated gloves. So that's what I'm going to type in. And you can actually be as specific as possible. That's what I do recommend so that you can actually find longer tail keywords that actually convert better. So I'm going to type in electric because heated gloves is a 2-word phrase and that's a short keyword phrase. And we're going to want to look for long tail keyword phrases because they are converting better because the buyers actually has more information about their product and they actually know exactly what they're looking for. So I'm going to type in rechargeable heated gloves. Okay, you're going to click on get started. Okay, I'm going to wait for this to load. Okay, as you can see, we have our keyword that we typed in right here first, and it is showing that it is getting an average monthly search of between 1,000, move this out the way, 1,000 and 10,000 searches per month for this particular keyword. Now this right here is showing stats from a Google Chrome extension called Keywords Everywhere. So this is an estimate of the lower end of the estimated searches. So it gives you about the lower end or even sometimes the medium. See right here it says 27,000 and on Google it says between 10 and 100,000. So it gives you about the median, the middle range estimate. So we're going to be looking for the keywords that are very closely related to our products. If I go here to AliExpress, I'm going to find my heated gloves. Okay, I'm going to find the bestseller by sorting by orders. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for some keywords inside of the actual title that AliExpress is giving because they do keyword research as well to rank within the AliExpress algorithm and the AliExpress search results. So these gloves can be used for cycling, motorcycle, I guess biking, skiing, and things like that. They're rechargeable, they're thermal, so we can actually look for keywords inside of Google that actually have some of these words in it. So go back to Google Keyword Planner, and then what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to actually come here and I'm going to filter these keywords, because some of these keywords have unrelated words in it, like this, heated clothing. That's too broad. It's not specifically saying gloves or anything like that. So we're going to filter the keyword text and we're going to put in our main keyword so that we only come up with the right keywords. So we're going to type in heated gloves, okay? And then we're going to apply, and then it's going to do another search and it's going to take out those bad keywords, and then we're left with the ones that have those words in it, heated gloves. Okay, now we're going to sort this by the highest average searches per month. We're going to pick 10 keywords. So we're going to start with rechargeable heated gloves, women's heated gloves that can be used for women, best heated gloves, heated motorcycle gloves, because motorcycle was in the title here from AliExpress, so they can be used for people who are doing biking or riding motorcycles in the cold. And then this one actually only has about 200 searches. It says with keyword everywhere, but that's not entirely accurate. So with Google AdWords, it's saying it gets between 1,000, so at least 1,000. You're gonna pick at least 10 keywords that have 1,000, a minimum of 1,000 searches per month. So we have 4 here: electric heated gloves, heated work gloves, heated ski gloves, battery heated gloves. Because this one right here, it says battery heated gloves. We go back here, I believe they have batteries. They do. So that's a good keyword. It is closely related to the product. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 2 more. Heated gloves for arthritic hands. Okay. That one has too little of searches for me. So we're going to go to best heated motorcycle gloves. We can actually try. Let's go ahead and try these 2, because we can actually use a match type that is actually going to get more traffic. So this is pretty much an estimate of the type of traffic you can get if you actually, once you select all of your keywords, you can actually go to where it says add to plan, and you can actually get an estimate on what type of traffic you can potentially get. Click that. Okay, so now I'm inside of the plan overview. This is actually with broad match. If I go back to keyword ideas, we can actually change the match type. And if you don't know what match types are, I can just give you a little overview here. Broad is actually going to be where if somebody types in heated gloves into Google, they can actually type in synonyms or things that are closely related to that, and it's not going to actually be the exact words heated gloves. It's going to be keyword phrases or things that are closely related. So somebody could type in something like work gloves or fireman gloves or ski gloves, and it's not the exact same thing, or it's not very closely related to it. It's kind of like a synonym to it. So that's broad match. I would never suggest using that match type. The next one would be phrase match, and that is going to be any phrase or anything that somebody's going to type in that has the words heated gloves in it. So if somebody types in show me the best heated gloves, it will pop up if you have heated gloves set as a phrase match type. Okay, so anything that has those words inside of it will show up with phrase match, and it has to be spelled the exact same way that you have it written out, or that you have it set up in your ad. Okay, and then the last one is going to be exact match, and it has to be exactly heated gloves. So your ad is only going to show up if somebody types in heated gloves and heated gloves only. Okay, and then there's another one called broad match modifier. and that's a little bit more complicated. I'm going to save that for later videos. So I'm going to go back to the keywords, and right here I can actually select them all, and I can actually change the match type. So right here you can see broad match, phrase match, and exact match. Those three match types we just talked about. If I hit it with exact match, it's going to show you what it's going to look like. So as you can see, it changed and now has brackets around them. This is what the exact match looks like. It's only going to bring up your ad when somebody types in these exact words that is found inside of these brackets. So that's what exact match means once again. So this is the estimate. You can actually play around with this and kind of get an idea. Put in your max CPC. I would actually start off with the dollar, put that in there, and it's going to show you an estimate of the traffic you can get. So you can get 1.9 thousand clicks for $1.4 thousand, and then the average CPC would be a little bit lower. Click-through rate here. Now if you use a landing page, your conversion rate on your sales can be like 10%. So even though this might look like a lot, your sales can actually be a lot higher and have a lot higher conversion rate, because these are so targeted and people are actually looking for what you have. So you can add in some metrics here, like a conversion rate of 10%, and then we're gonna put your price in here for how much you're selling it for, and then it's gonna reload and show you exactly an estimate of the type of results you can possibly get. So if you can spend 1.4 thousand and get in return in sales $9,000. Now these are kind of close to some of the results I have seen with Google, because it's so targeted. So if you do what I tell you to do in this video correctly to a T, you can start seeing some results as well. So this is just an overview. We would take these keywords and we will actually download these keywords, the CSV file, and it shows up right here. And now we're going to go ahead and create our ad. Okay, so I went ahead and opened up the CSV file. Here it is. I'm going to take these keywords and I am going to add. So I'm going to select all of these. I've selected them. Now I'm going to copy. And then I am going to go to a website called Keyword Wrap or Keyword Wrapper. And you can Google this and you should be able to find it. I'm going to paste those keywords. Okay, and then I'm going to click on Wrap Keywords. And then they're going to put the match types around the keyword. So this one is going to contain broad phrase and exact. We're not going to use that one. We're only going to actually use exact match, because we want to be as targeted as possible and want to be as specific as possible, so that we get the right people to our website and get high conversions. So we're going to actually select this to copy, and then I'm going to right click, and then I'm going to copy those keywords, and then we're going to go back over to AdWords. Okay, we're going to exit out of this. I'm going to hit this back button. I'm going to click on campaigns. Okay, we're going to click on this big old blue plus sign right here. This is going to allow us to create a new campaign. So we're going to click new campaign. We're going to click on search. Then we're going to click on sales. And then we're going to click on website visits. And we're going to put our link to our product page right here in this actual space here. For this example, I'm just going to put in google.com, because this video is for example purposes. So then we're going to click on continue, and we are going to go to the next part. Okay, so I'm going to name this campaign the actual name of my product. So we're going to type in heated gloves. So that's what we're going to be selling. I always do heated gloves. And then we are going to uncheck. We're going to uncheck the display network, because we only want to advertise on the search network, because we're going to do a search ad. Okay, the display network, this is going to be for like remarketing and things like that. That works best for remarketing to your customers. So we're going to click on show more settings. I'm going to make sure that we have the start date and then the end date. We're not going to set one, because we want it to just run continuously, and we're going to stop them whenever we feel like they should be stopped. Okay, so the next part we are going to go to is going to be to our location. For this video, we're going to do the United States. If you would like to, you can do a different country. I do suggest that you only do one country per campaign so that it can optimize properly. Now the next part is going to be our languages, and we are going to keep that on English. My mouse is really tripping right now. Okay, we're going to keep that on English, and then we're going to scroll down to the next part. We're going to skip audiences. This is going to be for remarketing. This is where you will put your remarketing audiences and things like that. So under budget, I'm going to suggest that you start off with no less than $20 if you can. If you cannot do that, then $10 would be fine. All right. So then after we get done with our budget, we are going to, Jesus, mouse. We're going to scroll down to the bidding, and we're going to make sure that when we are starting off, if we are starting off with a brand new account and we don't have any conversions on the account, we're going to start off with clicks. Okay. You're going to do manual bidding on this particular campaign. Ignore this. You're going to click on select a bid strategy directly. We're not going to do maximize clicks. We're going to actually do manual CPC. That way we can control how much we're paying per click. And you're going to make sure that you have this checked, because this will help you increase your conversions with using enhanced CPC. And basically that's just going to put the bid up and down a little bit when Google thinks that the person would actually convert into a sale. So they're going to bid a little bit higher. It's not going to be a lot. It's just a little bit higher when they think that it's going to convert into a sale. If you don't want to do that, you can uncheck that. You do have to have conversion tracking installed for this. If you don't know how to do that, then I do show you how to do everything in my course again. So we're going to click on show more settings and make sure this is going to be on all day and optimize for prefer best performing ads, site links and callouts. That's advanced things like that. So we're not going to do that in this video. So we're going to click on save and continue. Okay, and then we're going to, this is where we're going to actually paste our keywords. So we're pasting our keywords here in the ad group section. This is where all of your keywords go. For the default bid, we're going to set it to $1 like we said when we're doing the planning. And then we're just pretty much going to create just that one ad group. We're going to start off with 10 keywords, and then we are going to click on save and continue and go to the ad creation part. Okay, so now we're going to create our actual ad. The actual ad is going to be the text part, the text ad that is going to show up in the Google search results. So this is going to give you a preview of what your actual ad is going to look like as you fill out this section. So right here we're going to put the final URL. Like I said, we're just going to use Google because this is for example purposes only. You are actually going to put in your actual link to the actual product. So your product page URL is going to go here in the final URL section. That is where you're going to link to your actual product. Okay, so in headline number 1, we are going to put our actual keyword in the first headline. So we are selling heated gloves. So I'm going to put heated gloves in the first headline to make it as relevant as possible. You have to have relevant keywords in your ad and in your landing page and things like that. So we're going to put heated gloves here, and then I'm actually going to put some like clickbaity, clicky type of words before the keyword, like top or best or number 1, and I'm going to put that right here. So I'm going to use number 1. I'm going to do number 1 rated heated gloves. Okay, on the second headline we are going to actually put something that is going to be a good call to action to make them want to click on this ad. So some type of sales promotion that you're running, like 50% off, 60% off, 65, whatever you want to do, and then like plus free shipping. Okay, save 50% off plus free shipping. And then the third line, you're going to put something that is going to cause them to hurry up and click. So like scarcity. So right here in the third line, I'm going to put I'm going to put hurry before the sale ends so they can, be driven to actually click the ad even more and actually purchase. Okay, so in the path section, you're going to put in some actual keywords that are going along with your product. So I'm just going to put heated again, heated, and then gloves in the path 2. Okay, so then in the description, number 1, you want to be persuasive and describe the product a little bit. Give a little bit of a description. So I've already written something out. I'm just going to copy and paste this. Okay, this is going to go in our description number 1. Okay, that's a little bit long and I misspelled this. Okay, I'm going to fix this. Then I'm going to take out a couple of words. Okay, so in the second description, we're going to actually put something that is going to be a call to action again. So we're going to select what I've already written out. I'm just going to put the same. I'm just going to paste this here. It's similar to what I have up here. Okay, and then we're going to click on done. And we have created our first Google ad that is going to be absolutely high converting. Oh, I have a punctuation error. Okay, you can't use these exclamation marks. I forgot about that. Okay, I'm gonna take that out. Okay, so now we're done. So we have created the first Google search ad that is going to get us a lot of relevant traffic and result into high converting sales. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe, because I'm going to keep uploading lots of content and valuable videos that relate to drop shipping, making money online, affiliate marketing, just a lot of different ways to make money online. So just subscribe and stay tuned for the next video.